Hello? Is anyone out there? The answer is no, but I am here now. I'm not late, you're early. First of all. Okay, now I'm in my own chat room. OBS says I have 0 viewers. Stream Manager says I have 1. I'm going to assume that's myself. Now, I have a package today that I might as well open on stream because it showed up moments ago. I only ordered it because GameStop does not let you buy exclusively digital items with their, with their gift cards. So, what I did was I threw in like a $2 cable, and I have that. It is a USB-A to USB-C adapter. I don't know if I can even use it, but I do, you know, I have it now. Let's take a look at that. Look at the quality craftsmanship on a $2 and like 60-cent item. Very, look at that. What is that, tin? Aluminum? Marvelous. Multi-use plastic, meant to last for thousands of years. Awesome. Yeah, they don't make them like that anymore. I guess they do, because I just got one. They make them exactly like that right now. Anyway, back to the main event, which is to say, I'm gonna start drawing now. Okay, give me. It's probably not gonna show up. Perfect. As I predicted. There it is. Okay. So we were in the process of adding in the colors. Okay, that I can do. Especially to some Dark Souls musics. Is this your eyeball? That is your eyeball. I'm gonna merge that actually, so I am less confused. Also, is this just a freaking sketch layer? I don't need you. I don't freaking need you. Okay, this should be good. So I've been uploading these VODs to YouTube, the ones of these streams after they are done, and I've been getting into just throwing in clickbait titles and trying to think of what an annoying title would be, and then using it. So I got a few lined up. One of my next, probably maybe this VOD will be titled "Making the Best Webcomic of All Time," and then I'll, you know, and then the next video will be "Making the Worst Webcomic of All Time," and I'm thinking I'll start spinning a little narrative like that. Keep them guessing. The algorithm won't know what I'm doing. The new YouTube CEO is fresh into the job. He'll have no idea how to contain what's going on. With any luck, I'll break through to the other side, like that Zed Leplin song. Is that who did they do that one? One sec. I can't be looking like an idiot. The Doors. Oh no, I'm stupid. Surely they covered it at some point. I gotta look it up. Nope. Didn't do it. I'm going back to art. At least I know something about that. Maybe. Another sketch layer that I have no use for anymore. This always happens when I queue up this particular Dark Souls playlist. There's always this moment of silence. And I can tell it's Firelink Shrine starting up. Because they just decided to include the 40 seconds of dead air in this MP3 file. I don't know why. Thank you. Lone violin note. You're a hero. You know, outside of the realm of copyright. In that realm, you're a villain, for sure. Actually, I don't think I've been copyright hit for any Dark Souls tracks. Must be pretty lenient on that. which is weird because it's Bandai Namco who owns it. You'd think they'd freaking wallop anyone, like Square Enix style. Is that 4 microseconds of anything composed within our studio? That's gonna be an entire day's ban from playing Final Fantasy VII. I wouldn't put it past them if they invented a system like that. Or if Square Enix just set out, if they had half a mind to, they could just ban you from playing any of their games for like a day or two, single-player ones notwithstanding. I hope I used that phrase right. Single-player games included, we'll say that. I'm just, you know, I know these phrases exist, and then I just don't know their meaning, and yet I said it anyway. I said it with confidence, as if it were correct. No, I had to backtrack it immediately afterwards, because I had no idea for sure what it meant. But I got dangerously far in that process anyway, of just saying a thing I didn't know the meaning of. And I knew I didn't know the meaning of it. Someone needs to monitor me. I'm gonna, you know what I need? I need one of those actual, like they do on sports broadcasting. I need someone who just watches the entire show or event, and they have a 10-second delay on the broadcast, and they have the censor button they press whenever they need to. I need a censorship guy. Not even for words that are bad, just things that I say that are wrong. Censor my misinformation or my wrong usage of things. So I don't even know what I'm gonna do after this page is rendered. I don't think it'll take me 2.5 hours about. But I also don't have, pardon me, I don't have the next page thumbnailed. So I could do that on stream, but thumbnailing is so ugly. Thumbnailing looks so gross. It's like showing people your sketchbook from your high school years. It's all just messy, and you regret most of it. You're going to change most of your points of view on what they look like in the future regardless. Like, ain't no way I'm designing OCs with angel and devil wings anymore. No, that was a long time ago. Also, I never did that. Full disclosure. I don't think I ever went that edgy. Maybe I should have. Have some conviction in life. Maybe I should have went that far. I'm over here middling. What I needed was some commitment. Even if it was in the direction of edgy DeviantArt OC. I got this brown on the other brow. That won't do. Why does this happen? Why do bad things happen to good people? Am I a bad people? Oh no. Maybe that's why bad things happen to me. I am doing this instead of working on a project that I have to do for money for someone. And I don't get those often, so you think that would be my first and foremost priority? And I don't think I can stream that though, so I definitely can't do it now. But I have time. It's not like he gave me a deadline of the next day. Also, I don't think I could stream the logo that they want me to do. It's nothing nefarious. It's just, you know, the subject matter is a little bizarre. I don't think it quite aligns with my stream. And then we'll steal these and start coloring the other stuff. I've stolen the colors. I should actually be a little more careful there. Oh, also, this is a different color, I forgot. Let's open up some of the other stuff so I can get my colors right. Well, yeah, feck you need it. You gotta get the right colors. Otherwise, what are we doing here? This is this color. Is this different? It is. Why? Why are you different? Alright, so I need to change not this, but this layer first, so that I have some reference for what I'm doing. I got it so negligibly different. Negligibly. What is your tolerance set to? Oh, that would explain it. There, I fixed it. Alright, that has to be like that. Well, that doesn't have to be like that, but I did make it like that. 30 minutes. Not quite, but almost. I don't know if that's good or bad for the amount of stuff I've done. I'm gonna say bad because I'm looking at I did this and this so far, so I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up on whether or not we're making good progress, I think. I don't know how to be more efficient. Could optimize the fill bucket too. But outside of that, I don't really know what I could be doing. Other than cutting corners in a way that I wouldn't enjoy. Like just using a cell brush for the hair here, as opposed to the design pencil tool that I've been using. You know, something with no, because the design pencil tool, it's got like pressure opacity, or maybe it has multiple pass opacity, which I guess just means it has low opacity by default, and there's no way you can increase it to like a maximum. So I do have to make multiple passes to get the blacks for the character's hair that have it. What the? What do you mean? Oh, it's because I took this color again. That's what you mean. What the heck? That doesn't look right. Okay, that explains it. She has a chasm down her face. We have fixed that. Have we flatted the whole dang thing? I think we have. Okay. I will blind the viewer. Not that there's anyone to blind at the moment, but I will blind you regardless. For future viewers. In the future. None of these filthy present viewers. You sicken me. Which I guess is myself. I do sicken myself, I'll say that in full confidence. Nasty. Only I know where I've been, and I would not wish that upon anyone else. Okay, you can have your eyes back for now. Me. You know, people should be considering themselves lucky I put these gradients in the background. Those manga artists, they ain't even give you gradients. You get white. You get a white void when you're not getting backgrounds most of the time. Sometimes they'll do you a courtesy, and they'll put one in the background for you, throw you a little bone, but most of the time you got nothing. But if I just put white space in here, I'd get lambasted. That's the issue with making a color comic in 2023. Putting in all this extra work, if you even slack off a little bit, all of it is for naught. What is this garbage? They'll say. And rightfully so, maybe. And they will say that right to you. You specifically. Even if I'm the one who did it, they'll say it to you for some reason. So you really want to make sure I'm paying attention here and on my game, because they'll complain directly to you, which is weird, but I guess that is how they do it. So you can't argue with tradition, really. Put this here. Where does this go? Right about there. Probably should save it. Yeah, probably should do that. There, I've done it. And no one can undo it. You can't unsave something. I guess you could just delete it. That counts as unsaving something. Just ice it. This always sounds like a Smash Brothers track is about to come on. Just waiting for the men's and women's choirs to join up, start singing about something in a language that people will parody on the internet for years, like Subspace Emissary theme. The misheard lyrics videos, tons of those. Millions of them, I think. I know there's more multiply layers hanging around here. I see them. Where are you hiding? There you are. How tall is it relative to her? Yeah, it's about somewhere. It's about somewhere. The new, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. It's about somewhere. That's how every fantasy webcomic that I've read should introduce their story instead of their stupid, like, overly lengthy prologues. Like, the Kingdom of Illyria, at war with the Kingdom of Hesperia for thousands of years over the resources of Quanglanium and Wantanium. Have finally written. No, you should just be saying it's about somewhere. Welcome to the show. Stick around. If you don't like it, frick off. That's what they should say. But now, I've seen far too many give you lore dumps at the start of a series for world building, and world building at the start of a prologue is fine, but you have to keep in mind, you have to keep it a little vague at least. If you start throwing around names and specifics immediately, no one will know what you're talking about. You may have planned out your story for years, but someone jumping into it, they got no clue. Who are these kingdoms? I don't care. Why are there so many names already? I just wanted to read a thing, and by read they mean look at pictures. That's the thing you gotta realize about your audience. If it's a webcomic audience, they just want to look at the pictures. If you put too many words in there, you're going to scare them off. Just scare them away. You don't want to scare them away. Not immediately. And not unintentionally. You want to scare them off with purpose. Now, where the heck did I put this candle? Now, watch this drive. Does it look good? No. Well, where would the light source be? He walks over here, and he's standing next to this lady. Hold on, I'm hiding the eyes again. He's over there. And then he says, "You'll get no sympathy from me." He doesn't say that, but he could. I'm not showing the dialogue, but he could have said that. Hey, what's this? What's all this then? I seen you. I seen you. Okay. And then there's more. Oh. Stop being that way. Now, one thing about the multiply layer is you see where all of your mistakes is. That's good. You need to expose them. There. Oh, you're here, and we're in there, and he's the sheriff, and you gotta go here. What I want to know is where's the caveman? I don't want to know where the caveman is. I would never. So, wait, alright, so she's here. The light source would be to her left, so if we flip that, it would be over here, I think. Is that how light works? Freaking. Hold on, I'm using my brain to envision 3D space. There's a lot of smoke. Yes, I think this is how it would work. Wait, no, wait, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Let's get rid of this so I'm not biased. So the light would be here, on the left side. If flip that, that'd be the right. Okay, so I did have it right. Sorry, that took way too long for my brain to process. It was as simple as inverting left and right, and yeah, it felt like I was doing quadratic formula all over again. That wasn't even that hard. That's just a buzzword that people use in math class. The quadratic equation formula, sorry. It wasn't even that bad, and we all know this. Calculus is where it gets rough. And I don't even entirely remember what we were doing in calculus, but I do remember it being very bad for me in terms of my grades. But that's fine, because I don't have to do it ever again. Probably. The blur tool is far too large. And now it's just large enough. That's the magic of size-changing properties of tools in programs. In today's video essay, I will be breaking that down in a more cohesive manner. Thoroughly in-depth. Now, people more skilled than I, they be adding stuff like bounce light to their comics. In their multiply layers. First of all, that takes time. Second of all, I don't know what I would even do. This is a one light. Maybe this is just not the proper lighting situation for that. Maybe I'll try to more willingly incorporate that into future panels and scenes. But for now, not gonna do it. Just gonna stick with my multiply layer. Oh yeah, it's tubular bells, let's go. It's not what it is, but it could be. Sounds very similar. What's your favorite Hans Zimmer track? Oh, Made in Estrella from Demon Souls. That's not... Oh, have you listened to it? Oh, you're right. This is a Hans Zimmer song, basically, for all intents and purposes, as far as I'm concerned. How's this look? That looks fine. I don't know where people got this idea that I like bagels. You've been talking? No, I've been a little bit of a silent boy today. Also, what's up, Stowe? I wasn't feeling as rambly today. So I have just been working along here. Do I? Yeah, let's do dry gouache. Also, I don't know where they got the idea you like bagels either. You've been notoriously anti-bagel for as long as I can remember. 100%. I once tried to hand stove like just one of those little 1 ounce containers of cream cheese, and he smacked it out of my hand and spit in my eye. That took so long to get out, by the way. It was rough. I had to stand in one of those eye wash machines for like 18 minutes. Well, then maybe it's just all the bagels I eat. Also, this is a weird segue. Those tiny containers infuriate me. They are kind of pointless. But speaking of getting something from the body stuck in another part of the body, I swear it's not as weird as I'm opening it with. I got this thing, I looked it up. I got a splinter, but it was a hair splinter. It's basically just when hair gets stuck in your skin. And it wasn't even mine. But I think it was like a dog hair, and it was stuck in my toe, and I was like, how the heck does hair get stuck in your skin? It's messed up. And I looked at it, apparently it's called a hair splinter. You can easily remove it, but like, apparently there's like cases of that being where like you have to get like a person for that, like a medical person, to remove the hair splinter because of how messed up it could get. And I was like, I didn't even know that could happen. It felt like when those people who like describe the back rooms describe how you fall into it. Like something you clip through the molecules of the floor or something. I felt like the hair did that to my skin. And I was like, that doesn't even make sense. It's a hair. I have never experienced that before, and I hope to never experience it again. The hair found the back rooms through your toe. I hope he gets eaten by something, one of those nasty fools down there. Why does this sound like a piano cover of the Nostalgia Critic theme for a second? I heard it. You heard it. What if the real Backrooms was the us along the... Oh, no, he fell in. He fell in. Oh, jeez. I'll be honest, I got bored about halfway through typing it. What are shadows anyway? Do we need them? I think we could just make a comic without shadows. We could just have flats, and then that would save me a lot of time. Oh yeah, speaking of that, I did not get the position of the line artist and flat artist. Flat colorist, I mean. For that series. Just thought I would update that scenario. I don't get it, so all the characters in this comic are made out of lines instead of real or something? Yeah. It's kind of, I know it's like not traditional to draw. I know it's commonplace in the industry to have real, to just make your story real, but I didn't think I wanted to do that. Felt like taking a bit of a shortcut, honestly. So I think I was going to make them all fake. And then people are like, oh, you're taking jobs, you're not paying actors. And I'm just like, I don't have money, so... This is a thinly veiled metaphor for AI bros, sorry. I had to do it. No, I'm sorry, man, I just gotta keep putting stuff out there. Comes around eventually. Yeah. I wasn't too torn up about it. Because they were pretty cordial about the whole experience. It's good when you find someone who, even if they don't hire you, it's just like, it's someone who at the end of it, if they don't accept you, you can say, also, if you think about anything you do want me for in the future, feel free to reach out again. You know, it's good to have that. You can at least turn a rejection into a connection. Didn't even mean to rhyme. Sound like some kind of business mogul now. But it's true. At least it wasn't like, shut up, idiot, I found someone on Fiverr doing the job for half at the rate I was going to promise you anyway. And it's like, alright, geez. Person I just made up in my head, that's pretty aggro of you. That's how I handle dating. No, that looks stupid. I gotta frick off. I mean, this goes down to her nose, but she's also looking down in that panel. You know what? Frick it, dude. Frick, put it on my bill, coach. We're doing it. Alright. Well, if there's anything I could be used for... yeah, pretty much. And then this song would start playing. Adding a tone of malevolence to the whole interaction. And they would know they messed up by not hiring me. I'm gonna get them blacklisted in the industry now. I had that power the whole time. Vanishes behind my kid. I'm just zooming in and out now. Basically, this is my idea of progress, apparently. At least I'm not. There's someone who I watch where they have a hotkey to flip the canvas, and they do be pressing that a lot. And it's like, I love the art, but my god, that does almost give me a seizure. When I just watch their process, it is not an epilepsy-safe experience. How much of your face? Just to my living room where I'm crying, eating a popsicle alone. I wasn't crying and eating a popsicle alone, I was eating Girl Scout cookies, I'll have you know. Because we got those. And if you don't eat them, they're gonna go bad. Whoops. That's it, we have some too. What kind do you peruse? Or partake in? I'm more of a Thin Mint guy, and then also the peanut butter... What are they? Not the peanut butter patties. What are they called? The peanut butter ones with chocolate on the outside. I forget. Gotta fridge them? Freeze them? We haven't done that. We should do that. That's a good idea. Tag-alongs, are you sure? You are correct. I don't know why I even doubted it. Oh. I just looked up tag-alongs. I'm looking at the box. Okay, fair enough. Homemade tag-along recipe? Now that sounds pretty pog. I can't look at the box because we ate all of them. Gwendolyn, can you get your choir lady to shut up for like a second, dude? Is this even Gwendolyn? It is. I'm so smart and handsome and cool. We get tags, Samoas, and the Finnies. Nothing fresher than a chill Finny. This hurts to type. Then why did you do it? You had full control over your actions. No one coerced you. There were no substances as far as I'm aware. Unless you... Are you partaking in illicit substances again? Are you smoking the reefer, perhaps? I really don't, though. Sometimes it just pours out of me. That I understand. That I also am a victim of sometimes. And it lowers my social value, not your social credit. You need that. How else are you going to win the lottery system that China has to even buy an electric vehicle? I'm pretty sure that's a real thing I read about. Let me just make sure I'm not BSing country policy. China EV lottery. Beijing's licensed lottery implemented in 2011 to address traffic congestion and air pollution. So yeah, they literally have a lottery for getting licenses to drive certain vehicles. I mean, I wouldn't be at all that surprised. It's apparently a real thing. I did not hallucinate. Bi-monthly. What are the odds? Let's see. From a consumer's perspective, EVs are more convenient than traditional vehicles. Yeah. Stop selling me a Tesla. I just want to know what the odds of winning this is. As low as 1 in 2,000. That's rough, buddy. To just get a license for the car? Yikes. You didn't imagine it while tasting a chill Finny? No. I don't chill them. Not yet. Should, but I don't. Sorry. Chill Finny is now my new Tinder bio, by the way. I just thought of the idea of someone using that for that. Nothing fresher than a no, I refuse. You gotta restrain it. Ride the dragon. Rock the dragon? Dragon Ball Z? Down here now. I think I gotta... Yeah, I should do this. No. Does that look right? Does anything I do look right? No? How rude. How dare I say that to me? Rock the Dragon is what Chi-Chi did? She did. I think. Wait, no. I don't think anyone could rock the dragon. Except for Omega Shenron. He could have been. I think he was one of the only rockable dragons in the series. I don't think anyone hit up Omega Wait, what was his name? What was his name? Omega? Was he Omega Shenron? I don't remember GT for good reason. It was mid. Yeah, that's his name. He was the one with a body. I don't think any of the other Shenrons did. No, there was that one with Jack Muscles. That version of him. What was that one in? Everything's so complicated. Yeah, the one with the little beard spike, yeah. His dumb little beard spikes. I think this is good enough, which is good enough for me. Now we move on to here. Oh, I didn't draw. Oh, now I gotta go up here. And I have to color pick this. GT was really something. And that's all I gotta say about that. The end of the GT discussion. No, that's not fair. Super Saiyan 4 was cool. It was a good concept and it was executed well. They become more ape-like, but not entirely ape-like. It was pretty good. GT lost the lottery to get a good show license. 1 in 2000. Did not win. The moment they started doing Dragon Ball a la Looney Tunes babies with Kid Goku, we should have known it was not going to go well. It was the first sign. It was the worst of times, it was the worst of times, that's right. It was the worst of times twice. It really couldn't get much worse. And then Baby showed up. And then there was that deer scene I can never stop thinking about because it's freaking weird. If you know, you know. If you don't know, good. What deer scene? I'm not going to show you. I don't think I'm allowed to show you. I get put on a list just for knowing about that scene. I ain't going to prove that I know what it is. I don't even know how I found out about it. Whoops. It's not on the level of Berserk horse scene, I'll tell you that, but it's not good. It's not a good scene. If you want to peruse that of your own accord, feel free. But I don't recommend it. I'm not even sure if you get it just by looking it up. DBZ, no, Dragon Ball G, GB, GT, letters. Oh yeah, there it is. It's literally like the first thing. Yeah, that's awful. That's so stupid. What, in Dragon Ball? I have seen every episode of GT and have no idea what you're talking about. If you look up DB, GT, deer scene, it's the first thing. It's just such a weird thing to even include in a show. It's probably because it is just like a blink and you miss it type moment. Thank God they don't linger on it. If they did, I'd be way more concerned. What the hell? Have you seen it? Did you find it? That indicates to me that you found it. Yeah, yeah. So it's like, why? Why is that in there? Freaking Netflix cuties watching that. Don't even... Why is that a thing? I don't know. It's not even plot relevant. I can't imagine that comes out in episode. Wait a minute, the deer from the. No, I don't think that. Like even. Like what is the point? Who put that in? Who put that in? And where are they? Are they in jail? Maybe. If I had a say in it, get them out of there. That's the kind of thing that Toei, I imagine that Toei Animation would treat like their Disney re-edits of their Disney Plus specials. Like if you get the Blu-ray set of Dragon Ball GT, I bet that's cut out. Just because it's like, oops, that was just a weird time for everyone, I suppose. We have different standards now in society. We're just going to cut that out. And it was awkward for everyone. Again, don't ask me how I figured that or found that scene. I don't remember. I have no clue. Oh, that's not clipped. Put that there. Clip. Anyway, that's your Dragon Ball trivia for the day. Did you know? Oh god, why are my anime trivia segments always so stupid? Why can't I just have a good anime trivia? First anime trivia of this stream was, did you know Ashitaka made love to his sister? It's true. And then this one. I can't just tell people cool things about anime. It always happens this way. What is the deal? nose. Oh god, I put a ruler right there. Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out. Go that way. And that kind of knowledge doesn't even limit itself to anime. I know all sorts of terrible trivia. I forget who it is, but did you know in Harry Potter was either Crabbe or was it Goyle? One of the actors became like an actual criminal, I believe, for throwing out bomb threats or shooting threats, one of the two. So that's pretty not great about it. That's why he doesn't show up in all the movies. Whichever one it was, I forget. Oh, the Plin Plon. Plin Plon Plan. Plin Plon. Yeah, I don't think I like defining that much of the nose. And that way I am more anime-pilled. Just suggest the nose. The nose doesn't have to be visible all the way. That's for people who bother with realism to worry about. Method acting. I don't even think Crabbe or Goyle would have pulled out a Glocka if they had one. They probably would have seen, like, in character, I'm pretty sure someone pulls out a gun in the Harry Potter universe, everyone's like, whoa! Dude, chill out, we're just bullying him. What's wrong with you? When I said put slugs in him, I didn't mean you're gonna go blast him with them, you know what I'm saying? He has a different slug entirely. No, I shouldn't. Yeah, I should just do this. Okay, so my cable management. I'm becoming mummified in my own cables, and I bought a new one. Just because I had to, so now there's even more cables in this room than ever before. What a nightmare. Alright, time for me to figure out lighting again for this panel. I think it would be like that. At least I think so. Where's my YouTube? There it is. Dark Souls 2, Milfanito. Excuse me? What is this track called? Why am I just discovering this right now? Your take on the Fermi paradox? Okay, go. Definitely not stalling. My thoughts on the Fermi paradox are as follows, and they go something like this. My opinion, if I had one, would sound like this. I have no idea. The Fermi paradox is the discrepancy between the lack of conclusive evidence of advanced extraterrestrial life compared to the apparently high a priori likelihood of its existence. As a 2015 article put it, if life is so easy, someone from somewhere must have come calling by now. Chain of reasoning. So it's basically just people asking, we have all this potential for life, where is it? Where are the aliens? If I were to discuss my opinion of this topic at any given time, my general thoughts would be along the lines of, I could be a politician, is all I'm saying. I don't want to. You. My thoughts on it, though, I guess that would be that there is either a lack of interest among potentially competent enough life to seek us out, or that we vastly overestimate the intelligence of other life forms, or we ignore the idea of the what's that other why'd I say it like that? The app principle of the Great Filter? Is that what it's called? The Great Filter. It's the possible resolution to the Fermi paradox. It's almost like I knew about one thing and not the other. Interesting. Perhaps that is to take that into account then. That the Great Filter principle is just far too effective. Far more effective than we realized. And we are ourselves not giving it enough weight as we consume our natural resources and overpopulate our own planet. Something to think about. That was the only resolution I was aware of. If people have other points of view on it, beyond the Great Filter, that would be interesting. Because that one's so simple and elegant. If we get too big for our britches, we'll probably blow ourselves up at some point, and that's probably happened to other civilizations already. It's like, that makes sense to me. I can't think of a single race of extraterrestrials that would just be a bunch of hippies. It appears that the aliens didn't want to talk to us because of the smell. The what we smell, sir. You see, we're all carbon-based life forms on this planet here, and when they just get a whiff of that carbon, their neuroreceptors are all like, ugh. Oh wait, I can smell us right now, and we smell fine. What is this, Donald Trump? Creating the Space Force? Wondering why no one's talking to us? We smell the best. We've never smelled better. And I've talked to the aliens myself. No, I imagine it's like when you're living in a house that smells all your life, and now you just don't smell anymore. We've gone nose blind. Listen, if they show up here, they're the ones coming into our house anyway. So they should have the courtesy to bring their own air freshener if they want it to be up to their standard, their code. It's their problem if it smells bad. We don't have to accommodate them. What am I missing? This is... They better take their fucking shoes off. We are barbarians now. I don't even know if they have shoes. They better have shoes to take off. Because if they don't have shoes to take off, then they're just waltzing around with their feet out all the time. And that is unforgivable. Like, what are we, freaking Steve Jobs? Man notoriously did not wear shoes. He would put his feet up on people's desks after not wearing shoes for years, and you can only imagine the absolute state of those things. Oh no, we're a no-shoes household. Oh, you mean a clean house? You mean a normal, average-to-be-expected house? We don't even have carpet in my house. This is a real thing that I'm saying right now. We have hardwood floor, and we still don't wear shoes in the house, because why would you do that? America, man. Just got off my job at the mud factory. Just want to kick off my shit. You know what? I'll keep them on. No! Tracking in our freedom everywhere we go. What is this? Are you? You're exactly what I think you are. Get out of here. Does this need to be more? Maybe. It doesn't look half bad. Psycho Mantis. Second floor. Basement. Metal Gear. And then we have this lady. I saw that 4chan copy, or that green text rather, that was talking about listening to the Metal Gear Rising soundtrack, particularly Armstrong's theme, and then they scroll down to the comments and it's just everyone being like, he's kinda right though, and he's just like, I can't believe even with the most like satirically evil cartoon villain of all time, you will still have people who, just because the villain said their ideas confidently enough, will be like, you know what, I kinda see where he's coming from. It's like my dude was advocating for eugenics. You cannot be saying he's kind of right though. What's wrong with you? I can kind of get down with survival of the fittest, actually. Kill the weak and the sick and the old? Sounds pretty poggers to me. And then those people don't realize they would be like the first to go. Armstrong take one look at him and throw him into the chopper. I didn't give her the hair highlight color. Am I dumb? Am I a daft punk or something? And then we bring out the blur tool. Because why not? It's easy. And it does a lot of damage. Is that the Dark Souls music? That is, in fact, all of the Dark Souls music. Hummin' hum. What do I pick now? What is this? Music to put you in a better mood. Cowboy Bebop. That's gonna give me copyright for sure. Not that I care, but for sure. Do it. Now, something tells me this is not from Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why they... I guess the video just features Spike, so that's enough to put Cowboy Bebop in the title. Today, November 19th, 2021, my students asked for a mental health day. I teach 12th grade. Our re-entry into school and society has been challenging. I thought about the request for a hot nanosecond, ditched my planned lesson activities, and said, okay, let's have a reading day. Interesting. What a cool teacher. I put this on in my classroom, and we spent an hour reading Freud's Civilization and Discontents. Well, kind of a weird vibe to be reading that to this, but that's fine. Now, Freud is probably one of the reasons the aliens will not hang out with us, because he wrote that book, and he's like, humans are aggressive by nature, and we delight in enforcing aggression upon others. I'm pretty sure that's one of the principles of that book. And if he's like walking around as an authority on our psychoanalysis, saying stuff like that, I can see why the aliens are like, ooh. I don't want to hang out down there. They're talking about killing each other for fun. And that's one of the people they consider an intellectual down there. Can't do that. Cannot hang around with that guy. These people are psychos. Oh, look at all the holes I left in this. God, I barely even filled this in. You'd think. Look at all of these these copies of holes featuring Shia LaBeouf. That's better. Okay. Ouch. So I'm probably gonna add a background here, a couple of the wood planks there. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for the bottom panel here. Stop yawning. That's what I thought. Alright. sounds. $8D knock knock, 15 seconds for Twitch binaural knocking. Oh yeah, that's just the worst. Oh god, that sucks. You got dang gassed in there. This sucks. I hate it. Alright, it's over. Phew. I skipped to a different track. I don't need none of that in my life right now. Just got to imagine what the form looks like, and then, yeah. It's freaking so easy. I feel like whenever I don't have aphantasia, but I feel like whenever I have to do these values, I just develop it instantly. I'm trying to envision what this is supposed to look like in my head, and there's just nothing in there. Then when I'm not drawing stuff that I want to, I could just think about, oh yeah, I can like this multicolored apple that's made out of diamonds. I can envision that in my head just fine. Am I ever going to draw that? No, but it's in my brain. Perfectly, if I want it to be. But if I ever tried to draw that, I know the moment I put my stylus to the canvas or the tablet or what have you, I could just, there's nothing. Instant selective aphantasia, perhaps. Maybe that's what I got. Am I even thinking of the right thing? Aphantasia, yeah, that's the one. What's the word? What's the one where you have trouble thinking of words to say? Aphasia. Is that the one? The loss of ability to understand or express speech caused by brain damage. That's the one I was confusing it with. And then I think we could just go here and do this, and then we could just go freaking nuts with a vignette layer going a little crazy out here. No, I was wrong, actually. It needs to go here. Yeah, but hot dog, cramp squad, automotive, revolving door. Stove, I think you might need to see a hospital. Have you suffered a head injury recently? Self-inflicted or otherwise? Have you noticed any weird lumps on your skull, perhaps? I saw that deer clip. I'm so sorry. I warned you. I did warn you. Also, I reminded myself of a bit. 1 second. When I said herspital. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Oh god. Don't even talk about the starting soon screen. I know you saw it. And you want so desperately to talk about it.
This is where her story maybe changes a little bit.
Yeah. Her story?
Her story changes. This is where her story
Whoa,
changes a little
thank you.
bit.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Zach.
From 2022.
You are
about
one of the
time.
good ones.
It's about time, dude.
I've always said it. Zach Ayama, one of the good ones.
One of the good ones. Always being, whenever you say history, he goes, you mean history?
Don't even talk about the starting soon screen.
Do you mean her story?
And then there's a Chiron that says
Hey, Zach, Zach, there's a terrible car accident, and they're rushed to the hospital, and the doctor says, I can't operate on this child.
Sorry. Do you mean hospital?
Oh my God! And he
didn't even
The hospital.
I needed the multiple choice when Allie asked me that question. I needed the multiple choice. Zach doesn't even need it. He knows the answer.
they are rushed to the hospital.
That's an hospital.
To the she-hospital. and the doctor says, I can't operate on this boy. He's my son. Who is the doctor?
Huh?
Huh? I'm dead. Stop. This is just, I just don't know. I've never seen anyone else with this particular issue. Ah, don't look at those. I forgot which one was which. Y'all out here trying to see words? Get out of here. I should wait. Yeah. I should. Should what? You'll never know. Yeah, that looks like about what I was doing. Layer 40. Am I really already up to 40 layers on this page? Good lord. And I ain't even close. Oh, right, I gotta do that. Oh, this looks bad is the thing. The problem is that it looks gross. 1 second. Oh, I guess that's just where it's gotta be. Okay. Then this one can get out of here then. What would I even do here? Distort, maybe? short and distort. Common tactic amongst headphones there. Jim Cramer knows what he's doing. Defrauding the American people. Where do I... Oh, there's my doggos. Shit your mouth, please. I said please. No, they're not listening. I tried my best. I did everything I could. I requested politely, and didn't work, and now there's nothing left to do. I mean, I guess I could start a war, but that seems a little excessive against my own dogs, I think. Peace or violence? I tried peace. I guess I gotta do violence now. Why is this not showing up? That's because I'm on the blur tool. Do we need another multiply layer? Why am I even asking? Of course we do. Of course. What's this jaunty little melody here? Doesn't seem very lo-fi to me. Maybe... Which one of you is too much? Perhaps it's this one. Maybe what we're missing is an overlay layer. What we as a society are missing is perhaps an overlay layer. No, not on this one. Let's see. What else do I want to do for this particular podge. I could do the lines in the background to indicate the wood. I could do that. Could do. Probably should. But I don't know if it actually makes sense with the orientation of the room. Because right now, he is basically standing here. So there would be a bed behind him, and then I don't know what's on the other side of the roof yet. I haven't mapped it out in my brain, believe it or not. So maybe I'll just not do what I was thinking. He would have walked over here and then over here, is what he would have done. Over here, and then he's walking over there. Yeah, that's how that would have gone, I think. So I might just leave it as is, and maybe throw a vignette on it, because why not? Underneath the text layers, otherwise that'll look ridiculous. I don't think anyone's ever done their overlay or their blending option, their blending mode option layers above their speech bubbles. That seems like it would be ill-advised. So I think then we can just call this page call it done, and then we can I guess I could thumbnail the other one. I didn't really have it prepared for today. I will have to make sure the words aren't up, so let me just hot solar flare. Oh, the words were all over the place. Good thing I brought it up. I gotta rename all these layers. 1 second. A better person than I, or a more proficient person than I shouldn't just say better. A superior human to me might just put these in a folder so they don't have to rename all of them. That is a smart plan, me. Good. Maybe next time I'll take that into consideration. One of my homies booted up Valheim. He'll be there for the next 8 hours, I think. That's how they get with that game. Alright, you can have your eyes back. Is your screen supposed to be completely black? Yeah, I'm doing the thing where I change my, where I hide my speech bubbles. You know, I don't got no second monitor, so this is the best I can do. Here, you can have your eyes back. I have to thumbnail this page because I think I about wrapped up what I wanted to do on stream with the other one. So now we can just kind of mess it. We can noodle. Just freaking noodle around, dude. Like I said, there is an idea that I should just put these in a folder. And that is a smart plan. Alright, let's do this. Black, please. No, that's the soft eraser. Look at this professional grade thumbnailing. Ain't nobody do it like this. Probably because it's gross. No, I've seen professional thumbnailers that they do it they put less effort into it than I'm doing right now. Because they they have their process down so much that they could just vomit out thumbnail to the point where it looks unintelligible and they can still work from it. I'm sure if they had an editor or someone they had to give the artwork to, they would spend a little more time on it, but they'll just do stuff like and they'll know what this means. It's like, oh yeah, this is a figure in the foreground, you got the background, this is the cliff face that I was intending to draw earlier, and this is the weapon in the foreground slashing around. It's like, they just, how do you do that? I could not remember that. You'd have to have shorthand for all your elements. It's like runes at that point. Got their own alphabet for thumbnails. And then we got... Let me see if I have the script for this page somewhere in Google Docs, I think. Let me go find that. Scrolling, scrolling. Scrolling more. Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah. Okay, so we go here. Okay, so the thumbnail for this needs to be naturally. Alright, I gotta go. I have a good one. You have a good one as well. Catch you later. Thanks for stopping in. I hope I didn't just read that about 4 minutes after it was put in the chat. I bet that dude freaking hates bagels, though. Something about him. Strong anti-bagel vibes. They're barking so much. Can they just not do that? Please. What are they even bargaining at? The Amazon guy already came today. I can't even fathom. I can't even know what they are angry about now. There's nothing. Do I have to go down there and shut the blinds? I only have to stream for like 7 more minutes or something like that. Roughly. Oh my good lord. Like, what even is the deal? You upset me on a profound and philosophical level, my dogs. I am just like I am exhausted. I have reached the level where they have exhausted me. I do not know what they bark at. And getting them to stop has proven a fruitless endeavor. Okay, well, then we only have one panel left to thumbnail, and I can work that out off stream anyway. So, that's probably gonna be me for today. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for anyone who stops by in the future as well. Tomorrow, as of the recording of this live stream, more progress. I don't know when I'm going to take a break, when I'm going to do a bit of variety, but, you know, for the most part, I feel pretty content just doing this for now, so I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to keep progressing. But yeah, that's me, and I'll catch anyone later who happens to see this, and bye-bye.